Hello, good day everyone and welcome to basic process of prospecting, closing and follow up. This process is very important because many now marketers are lost and they don't know how to recruit and how to invite prospects, okay, to events and trainings, and they feel that they are offending friends or they might be offending friends, relatives and loved ones and even people they barely know or don't know if they start to ask them to take a look at the products and services or opportunities of the company which is now marketing itself. First thing first, the question is, do we need to recruit all the people we know? The answer is no, especially when you know this basic process of prospecting, how it works, okay, and not everyone will join our industry. We just need one or few business partner to work together with for us to succeed in the business, okay. Please remember this networking business is not for everyone, as the world still needs engineers, accountants, scientists, auditors, bankers and many other professions and various industry in order to let this world function as per normal. That's why the negative impression of networking due to aggressive recruitment of all the friends and people we know or we might know, okay. And even when we first recruited and enroll as distributor, we might think that everyone needs our products and services or our business. But the truth is, some of the distributor are just user, and some of the distributor as a friend are just supportive of us. So once they have joined you, you have to ask them why they got enrolled or joined the networking company. Okay. So once you understand, okay, what they want in order to know why they join, okay, how and when and what to support them, then you will leave good impression to the prospect, and you can maintain good relationship as a friend, okay. It's not what we ask, it's how we ask, as the famous saying goes, especially at the correct timing. Majority of people have the objection with now marketing or MLM for the business model more due to, okay, that they have objection with how the business was conducted when they approach, rather than having issues with the business model and they experience hard sell or hard sale, rather than with the positive and neutral approach of letting them see the business, what the business is, and letting them align with their own dreams and goals. Some people will not taken care of after they will enroll as distributor also. Um, Also, the network marketing industry, you may not know how to talk well, but you just need know how to um, talk with your own pace and comfortably when you're inviting. Of course, if you can speak well, it's easier. Um, the less you talk about the product and services and company, the better. Reason is because not to mislead people, rather than what they thought they know about the company or the industry or the product and services, as usually they will form an impression even without listening to the opportunities, okay, and how the products and services or even the business model work, and reject the opportunity which is to their own advantages, sorry, to their own disadvantages. So in fact, if we don't talk anything before we invite, it's better because it's based on trust or even mutual trust. It should be mentioned as a normal business than anything else, because network marketing is just another business model. Okay, firstly, let's see the first one. Okay, oriented and trained. Okay, do you start to recruit when you first join? And the answer is definitely no. Okay, as many people start to recruit even before they learn the trade. However, is to note that even if you buy a McDonald's franchise or other franchises, you have to put in a lot of effort and for training, and you have to study the business model, okay, and how the operation works. You have to put in a lot of financial investment, maybe a few hundred thousands, okay, or even more. So business is about knowing the game plan under a big picture before you do any strategizing and planning, and what methods to use in the business. Secondly, you have to make your list of contacts, okay, which is um, your phone list to call. Some will use memory joggers for their younger days of list of classmates, friends, and contacts. Okay, some people would prefer quality leads of more familiar people to contact. There's nothing wrong with whether it's cold or warm methods, or cold call or warm calls, or even lukewarm calls. But please remember that it's not about the number of people that you must call. Okay? But before you find the right business partner, you need all these good numbers, which you feel might help you to find the business partner, or someone that when you ask them, they might refer you another person or other people to join you. But please remember that it's not necessary to get everyone into business. So we have to be selective after large numbers, and be polite, professional, and ethical. Okay. Thirdly, where you can call them, the prospects, okay, and or meet them in call networking sessions, seminars, courses, over meals, over meals, okay, coffee, tea break, Facebook, online, etc., to make friends and get to know them better. Remember, even if you want to get married, you have to start dating and courtship, and then have the marriage proposal. Otherwise, like prospecting is like dating. Likewise, for prospecting is like dating, and also after the closing, which the distributor is sign up. Okay, um, you need to be able to guide the distributor until they become independent, and even can lead as a leader. For some people, it's same for inviting. If people that you don't know well, or you don't contact them for a long time, unless you have a very good relationship all along, or good friends, since long time, then you might not even want to talk about business with them. Another approach, whether you know prospect well or not, is of course to get directly to the point, okay, and propose a win-win situation of why they'll benefit from the products and services, and even the business itself, if they are direct and straightforward people and know what they want to do. But this second method is definitely not advisable and more risky usually, as they might think that you're coming to them for business or product selling, unless you told them that this is the overall ideas which they should know, or the big picture that they should know. Okay, so if they are okay with um, the trust in you, okay, primarily, but of course the CELY rule, which is credibility, emotional, okay, logical, and Y for you. Okay, so I repeat, is C for credibility, E for emotional, L for logical, and Y for you, which is very important. Okay, emotional plays the largest part, followed by logical and credibility, and of course the whole picture will be form the trust in you. Okay, if not, you have to keep on networking, okay, and calls, okay, and to have more online exposure maybe. Okay, and online exposure is definitely one of the growing trend, of course, due to the way that the trends of the world have changed, okay, to be more internet, or even now stay more mobile based. Okay, so and you have to next, okay, create rapport, okay, via greetings, and heart to heart talk. um, Qualified prospect will come next, but of course, what do you mean by heart to heart talk? Meaning that prospect really feels that you really care about them, and help wanting to improve their lives, and not just want to do business or sell to them something, and hopefully you can add value to them, true value, and benefits the prospects. Okay, for the opening or creating a rapport, you really must let them feel that you provide true value before you might want to start to qualify them with the needs and wants, as they might detect that you are trying to do something or sell something to them. Okay, so qualifying prospects is to the needs and wants, which the FORMHD is form HD, which is F, it will be family, O is occupation or business, R is recreation meaning what they like for hobby or leisure, M is for money, H is for health or beauty, D is dream, desire or motivation. You need to know what they want, need and don't want and don't need, and even their fears and greed. Okay. Usually, fear of losing works better than greed for most people due to that they don't know the concept of having the specific benefits or even the intangible benefits after being greedy. Of course, some people would be both greedy and still having fear. Humans are driven by greed and fear only, or both. Okay, according to studies, and greed and fear is the only things if you think about it. Okay, yeah. So is other than anger, ignorance, and unnecessary promptness. Okay, this greed and fear is the both the main driving force. Okay, in especially in sales, and if you can help them understand their own greed and fear, you can help them realign their dreams and goals in life, especially in long term. So we need to understand if they have the objection of doing business with friends or people they know, so that we can respect their wishes and remains as friends. Okay, and not to prospect them or invite them for any opportunity meetings. Okay, so invite now you have for invite, now you have qualified the prospect to see that they are suitable after the FORM HD. Okay, you can link them to your business. Okay, or their hot buttons, via hot buttons of their own greed and fear, by asking them to see the opportunity or take a look at the opportunity for a start, or even try to use the product and services uh, first. Okay, of course this is just an inviting phase, so you can invite them for events and trainings and meetings so that they know what they are interested or concerned with, and then after listening to the presentation, they can make informed decisions without forcing the prospect. You need to create pull factors, okay, using the benefits so that they can see that it's genuine and it's beneficial, and even win-win for them, instead of pushing them to a decision, as pulling a string is easier than pushing a string. Okay, so especially when you we are trying to go through the string with the needle, give the prospect real benefit that they can see and relate to them, so that they will be more excited than us. Remember, as a guiding principle, to call is better than text or SMS. To meet is better than call. So just make it short and simple, and make people curious of what the thing is, so that they want to meet you. Okay, we don't have to lie to people. Okay, and if they trust you as a friend, they would meet and support and see what is happening for them in order to make an informed decision. Okay, now we come to holistic presentation, or we call it presentation. Is we need to understand that nowadays we need to present in a more holistic way of what the prospect wants to know, during the presentation, without overselling, overcommitting. So For example, are you proposing propositions that would benefit yourself more, or win-win situation with them? Let's say you can say, let's do this together, rather than I'm thinking for you that you benefit you, which they think that there might be a motive. Okay, of course it depends on the individuals. And for example, in healthcare aspect, if you are doing healthcare or even beauty, you can talk to them about holistic health, about taking care of their diets, having enough rest and sleep, give ourselves less stress, and changing our lifestyle, and the health supplement or even the services are just the supplements to complement and balance our life, and not to replace our lifestyle. And we do not need to oversell or overcommit the effects and the benefits of the products and the service or even the company. So people will think that we are holistically prudent and have more trust in us, or have the trust in us. Okay. um, Next, let's go to the objection. You need to handle any objection which are the questions, doubts, or concern pertaining to prospect on what they need or want, or what they don't need or don't want, and highlight to them the benefits that relate back to their concerns, that relate back to them. Okay, so as for them to press their own hot button and take action to enroll and register as a distributor. It's not that they are not joining you or rejecting you, but the needs of one uh, does not match what they feel they need or want. So it's nothing personal. Okay, so if you have done address the concerns, okay, you have closing done. Okay, otherwise you have to follow up, um, or follow through periodically and consistently until closing. You can even set your phone calendars, smartphone calendars. So if the prospect feels that they are not so on the idea of what you're presenting to them, or they might not understand so fast based on what they have stated, what they need or want at first, then the prospect, you might have to keep following up and following through by inviting them again until closing. The difference between persistent and hard selling is that persistent is just soft follow up and soft follow through until closing, if possible, without forcing people, as people need more time to understand the business or even the product and services. Okay, of course, if they have highlighted that they don't need the product and services or the business, then we have to respect the decision. But hard sales means we don't, without considering the needs and wants, and respect the wish, okay, of the prospect, even this has stated what they don't need or don't want, okay, in terms of the business or the product and services. Okay, uh, then it's really known as hard sell. Okay, we are selling, we are definitely selling. That's why, um, but we do it the soft way and not the hard way. That's one of the main problem, okay, of why the industry is having a bad reputation. So we need to address this. Okay, and of course, if the prospect has signed up, then you need to follow up with quarterly 90-day plans, okay, with phases, and let the prospect commit to the discussion or to their own plans. Okay, and because they are not paid uh, by salary or even as a job, so they need to be responsible for their own timeline. So you always check with them the timelines, and also they need to plug into trainings and events, uh, in order to have a long-term success if they are serious business partners or serious leaders. Okay, so as the flow chart suggests, you have to repeat the steps. Okay, uh, whenever you want to actually do prospecting. And for successful prospecting, of course, there are much more in-depth knowledge that you need to learn, but this basic process of prospecting, closing, and follow-up hopefully will give you a good idea of what is prospecting. Okay, thank you. Basic prospecting, closing, and follow-up completed. please proceed to other training modules of ACE Learning Group. Thank you. ACE Learning Group, thank you for your continued support. Please send your greatly appreciated feedbacks or comments to ACE Learning Group, Mr. Andrew C, HAPPYSE27@yahoo.com, +65963021009, call or text, WhatsApp, WeChat, Kowtow, Line, SMS, etc. Thank you.